Hello there, Lorinda Carr here for Daily Vibe Check. It is Tuesday, December 29th, home stretch of 2020. Yay! So today we're going to see what Spirit wants us to know for us to have a fantastic day. Remember that I don't preach doom and gloom ever. Sometimes negative cards might pop up. But I don't look at those as negative. It's like, thanks for the heads up right on what plan am I going to have to jump right over that chaos, move around that chaos, or move through with grace and dignity, and being able to transform any kind of negative energy or negative experience into something positive. We have the power to do that. I don't know if you realize this, but we as humans, we've got us, we're this big, right? And our energy, every single human has this energy that is way, way bigger. We are only in just a teeny tiny part of the energy that each of us has and has access to. So why aren't we using it? Just food for thought. Okay. So right now, we're asking spirit guides, God, angels, all the ones on the other side that have our greatest and highest good in their interest and want to see us succeed. Let's see what we need to know for Tuesday, December 29th. And also, if you're not watching this until March 3rd of 2021, whatever the message is today, this is what you're meant to hear today. So, all right, let's see. So this goes right along with the last couple of days of messages. So the card that comes up is the Fool. The Fool tells us to pack a little bag with the bare essentials because you are getting ready to go on a new journey. And if you're ever interested or looking for a guided meditation, I believe there's a few of them online, actually, the Fool's Journey. The Fool is the first in the major arcana in tarot. So the Fool packs his bag. He's naive. He's taking a leap of faith. He's going to take, so for the first stop, he stops with the Magician. Says, I'm ready to go. What do I need? The Magician loads up all the tools, sends the Fool on his way, and meets up with the Empress next. The Empress says, by the way, when you're on this journey, keep in mind, you're not alone. Look, I have a veil here. See this veil? Look, you can see behind. You have access to all this information from the other side. So utilize it along your journey. I'm getting a reminder. And so the Fool is the beginning of a new journey, which again, on Sunday we talked about the Two of Wands. Are we going to be kind of complacent and stay with what we know? Are we going to move forward into the future? Are we going to use the fire of the wands and the energy of the wands? Or are we just going to let it just simmer? Are we going to... It's a choice now to move forward and start anew. Yesterday, we talked about all the pain of a situation coming to an end and adding perspective, keeping things in perspective. That yes, while things were terrible, what good came of some things? And once you can realize those things and then put it all in perspective, then you can pack up your little bag and say, I am now ready for this new journey. Let's see what other card we have here. Interesting. I know I say that a lot. So the Ten of Swords upright comes up. I'd be interested to hear feedback because I got this really overwhelming feeling when I pulled this card. A lot of times you see this card and you're like, oh wow, face down, dead, stabbed in the back. This is things coming to an end that were supposed to already come to an end. Okay, so it's not a bad thing, but in order to move forward, you're going to have to put behind you. You just finished bad things, and you're moving on from it. And now it's time to take the lessons you learned from this and move forward as the Fool. I'm going to do one more. I cannot wait to hear the feedback in the comments from this. Because, if you've watched the last 2 days, you know that I have not moved from my seat and I'm just doing a whole week at a time. But I think it works out well for me as well, because then I can go back and watch my videos, which I hate watching myself, by the way. But then seeing how they applied to my own life, and it's so spot on so often, like things I never would have anticipated. Ooh, self-worth. Oh, I just got this overwhelming feeling with this. Self-worth. Quit beating yourself up. It's time. It's time to stop stabbing yourself in the back. It's time to stop beating yourself up and tearing yourself down. It's the end. 10s are the end. And it's time for you to start this new journey and find that self-worth. Now, I totally skipped over this a little bit ago. When I see this card, also in the book that I've used throughout my learning journey, Randall say all these different possibilities of what a card could mean, and basically just gives an overall vibration. But then they'll say travel over water is possible. So I know we're not traveling anywhere right now, but hopefully we will soon, between the vaccine and moving in a positive direction going 2021. Be interesting to hear if any of you are planning a trip over water. Just a thought. So I really like this message. I like the flow of this message today. The Fool saying it's time to leave this. It's an end of a cycle. 10s are out of 0 through 10. It's the end. Move on. Starting with this new journey, let's work on our self-worth and in the value that you bring to the table. So I love today's message. I love to hear your feedback as always. If you are new to the channel, thank you for coming, and feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. There's a button right there. Subscribe. And because I try to, other than this past, last week, I try to post pretty much every day. So always good to get just a little bit of a heads up on how things are going to go today, and maybe what we can do to focus our energy appropriately and get the most out of our day. Hope this was helpful. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.